So looking at the triangle midsegment. A midsegment of a triangle is a segment connecting the midpoints of two sides of the triangle. So for example, it would be DE. So see line segment DE right here would be an example of a midsegment. D is the midpoint of BA and E is the midpoint of BC. So the triangle midsegment theorem says that if a segment joins the midpoints of two sides of a triangle, then the segment is parallel to the third side and half as long. So that means that DE is parallel to AC and that DE is half the length of AC. That's what that means. Using the diagram above, if DE is a midsegment of ABC, then, okay, so let's rewrite it. DE is parallel to AC, and DE is equal to 1/2 of AC. Oh, I wrote that in the wrong way. You could say DE is twice as long as AC. So let's look at a couple examples. We're going to do 1, 3, and 5, and then the rest are for you to practice. If we look at number 1, it says identify all pairs of parallel sides. Well, if you look, XW is parallel to RS, XY is parallel to QS, and the last one, WY, is parallel to QR. So if we rewrite it, XW, remember it's a line segment, so you have to have that on top, is parallel to RS, XY is parallel to QS, and then the last one, WY, is parallel to QR. So if we look at number 3, if L, M, and N are the midpoints of the sides of triangle PQR, PR is 46, PQ is 40, and LN is 17, find each measure. So let's label. It says PR, that's this line, is 46. So if we go off of this one, 46, PQ is 40, and LN is 17. Well, remember, the midsegments are half the length of the third side. So if you look, I'm color coding to see which ones go together. So if they give you the third side, like this one, PR, is the third side of this triangle, it is parallel to the pink one, so that means that this one is half the distance. So LM is going to be 23. MN is parallel to this guy, the blue one, so it is 20. It's half. QR is the third side. It's twice as big, so 17 times 2 is going to give us 34. And then it wants to know the length of MR. Well, if M is the midsegment, QM plus MR adds up to 34, so half of it will be 17. So that's applying the triangle midsegment theorem. Let's look at number 5 when they add in a little bit of algebra. So if we see this is the midsegment to this third side, that means that 2 times 7x, because this one has to be multiplied by 2 to equal that one, is equal to 17x minus 18. So if we multiply it out, we have 14x is equal to 17x minus 18. Then we rearrange, so I'm going to move the 18 over here and the 14x over here. So if I subtract 14x, and I'm going to add 18 so that it gets added over here, You get that 18 is equal to 3x. Divide both sides by 3. X is equal to 6. Then if they asked you for any of the lengths, you would just substitute it in.